Welcome to Flint Hill's Tuesday Tips. These tips will help you to get to know Flint Hill School better as an educational partner for your family. I'm your host, Sheena Hall, Director of the Lower School. I'm currently located outside a kindergarten classroom. Behind me you can see a bulletin board with evidence of our kindergarten students thinking and learning. During this week's segment, Creating a Culture of Thinking and Inquiry, I will provide you with an overview of how we, with intention, create a community of thinkers in each of our classrooms. Flint Hill is the school where teachers model an innovative mindset every day, so our students are inspired to take meaningful risks and blaze trails of their own. Because when we play for the long game in our students' lives, we unleash the kind of human potential they need to take on the complexities of the world. The benefit of it is that our students are always curious and always innovating. At the start of a school year, teachers incorporate 8 different elements or cultural forces which originate out of the work of Project Zero at the Harvard Graduate School of Education to create and nurture a culture of thinking and inquiry in their classroom communities. Using language that provides students with the vocabulary for describing and reflecting on their thinking, providing the time necessary to allow for thinking and inquiry, modeling what thinking looks like, creating an environment that allows for thoughtful interaction and the spirit of collaborative inquiry between students and teachers. Teachers also provide opportunities for students to engage in thinking routines and activities that allow them to develop an enduring understanding as part of the classroom experience and having clear expectations that thinking and learning is valued as opposed to just completing tasks or work. At every grade level, we have a rich research-based curriculum, and in every subject area, there are certain topics and content that we want our students to understand and know. By creating a culture of thinking, the learning is far broader. At the start of a school year, you will hear teachers model the language we want children to use. For example, "This makes me think," "I'm wondering," "I'm noticing," so that in time students will verbalize their thoughts and thinking using similar vocabulary. Getting students to observe and look closely and then document what they notice becomes part of the fabric of every day and makes the learning visible. What do you see? What does it make you think of? What makes you say that? What is the story here? At the start of this school year, our 4th grade students did a walking tour of the school campus and were guided to look closely on their walk at what they could see, what had made them think and wonder, what interested and fascinated them, and what concerns they had. One child's fascination for lichens on the trees, another child's curiosity in simple machines, and another child's interest in the history of the Miller House, one of the original buildings on the Flint Hill campus, led to the grade level creating an on-campus field trip for the lower school students that included 32 trail signs highlighting the fauna and flora on campus as well as the historical buildings that they had researched and wanted to learn more about. This is a great example of a teacher's authentic, timely response to inquiry. The use of symbolic representation to demonstrate understanding is another key feature of an inquiry-based classroom. In their study of Native Americans, students learned that tribes are not monolithic groups. Students were challenged to look closely at the commonalities between Native American tribes and other tribal groups, and what was unique about each tribe. To demonstrate their understanding and learning, which resulted from their inquiry, students made pinch pots. The outside of the pot showed the features that all tribes share, the inside of the pot, the uniqueness of that particular tribe. Teachers also use thinking routines as the framework for their conversations and to help students see the connections between concepts and to spur new ideas. Thinking routines also provide the platform for sharing and growing ideas, showing different perspectives and points of view, versus students being single-minded in their thinking. In kindergarten, the students use a thinking routine called compass points to reflect on their strengths as learners and set goals for themselves several times throughout the year. What do they need? What are they excited about? And what are they wondering or curious about? A culture of thinking provides opportunities for student-led discovery, open-ended exploration, unstructured time to observe, think, wonder, explore, and discover. At Flint Hill, we always lead with questions that push for deeper understanding, which let students imagine if and what's possible. The best teacher shows a child where to look, not what to see.